Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. And in this video, we're going to talk about something that I've been a huge advocate for, and it's nothing but the gems and these little beneficial factors that is within community colleges, and specifically community colleges, not the four-year universities. That is probably at least one or two in your area. Now, I pretty much have been talking about community colleges and its benefit from the very beginning of this channel, and I even have its own category cited in this channel. So if you have not watched these videos, please go and watch them, and I promise I will add a lot more videos about them. And this topic, all these hidden features that a lot of people don't know about, and it's not just us immigrants. A lot of it that when I'm going to head on, it's because a lot of Americans and those who were born here don't also know about it, because they often associate something, we all have this fixed belief that if I'm having this question, that's the answer. If I want to sign up my kids for a karate class, then here's the answer. I have to go on Google and look up karate classes. But what we don't realize is that a lot of governmental factors that is around us can also provide us with the same benefit, yet we don't really know about them because there is not much information out there about this, because they, unlike all those huge institutions and these businesses, don't have that large of a marketing. So that's why you shouldn't blame yourself if prior to watching this video you didn't have any ideas about these basically services that has been offered to you, or you could have potentially take advantage of. And that's the main reason that I'm putting this video out, because I've seen a lot of people don't know about them. All right, without further ado, let's get into these 4 factors that I'm going to talk about. One of them is when it comes to your teeth. So when it comes to those dental needs that you have, especially if we are talking about the hygienist side of it, cleaning, deep cleaning and those factors, there is often these dental clinics within community colleges that you can heavily take advantage of for a much, much cheaper price. Yet again, because they don't have that much of a larger marketing teams and everything else, they do not really have that much advertisement going on. So you, as a good citizen, have to be aware and do your own research in order to attack them and go after them, and I promise you, you will become a customer. How would I know about it is that I one day scheduled an appointment, went to get my teeth checked up, and then all of a sudden noticed that basically the person who took care of everything said that I needed deep cleaning because my teeth haven't been cleaned for the past 2 years. And then so I was like, okay, so what is the cost for it? And they quoted me $400. Now this was 2017, 2018-ish, all right? So $400 back in the day was a lot of money, and they said, oh, it's the minimum quote, so it can be even higher, and they were giving me these plans to kind of finance the whole situation. But then somebody in that dental office told me, hey, this community college is also super close to us, and they have a dental hygienist clinic. Why don't you go there and see how much they quote you? So I went there, and they said that they will do it for $25. Yes, we jumped from $400 to $25. $400 minimum. There was no guaranteed. $400 to $25. Now, what was the catch, you might ask? It's that those students who are getting trained are going to take care of your teeth and basically perform the same thing. However, the wait time is longer. Not the wait time until you schedule an appointment, but the wait time when basically the whole process is getting done, or you are basically underneath their hands. So basically they have to go through couple stages and then wait for the professor or the instructor to come in and check everything, and then give them the thumbs up or tell them, hey, you need to clean up this area, and then give them the green light to go to the next section. So the cleaning process that might take you 25 minutes to 30 minutes might take an hour to an hour and a half. But at that time, I was a broke college student. I had time, or I could make time, but I would rather not spend that much money in compared to $25. And as a matter of fact, when I went there, it came out to $20 instead of $25. So that's one of those factors that not a lot of people know about. And they mostly take care of these like cleaning portions, at least in the community college in my area, and they don't take care of the cavities, at least not for adults from what I've heard. However, they have lots of resources and places that can work with your insurance based on the information that you give them, that you can go there and basically take care of other stuff for free, which that's what exactly happened to me. So they took care of my teeth with the cleaning portion, and then they were like, oh, you have a Medi-Cal, because I live in California and my parents don't make that much money. And then they guided me to these amazing clinics that will basically do everything for me for free. Not everything, I mean, but like the things that my teeth at the moment or my mouth at the moment needed. So everything came out to basically $25 from $45 or $400. All right. So that's one of those factors. And again, they even have promotions that $25 can be waived if you're there at the right time, or if you're approached by one of those officials that they're basically running around the campus and handing out those waiver tickets. What could be better than this? And in my opinion, and based on my experience, those cleanings are 100 times better than the cleanings that I've received when I was attending like these regular clinics and or dental clinics and having my teeth clean. Because they're just like, oh, it's just a routine, just like cleaning your teeth. But like the students have to do a perfect job. And then show it to their professor. So everything has to be solid before they go to the next step. At least that was my experience, that I felt like it was a much better job. Now, the second factor is that the community colleges, especially again, I've seen it with community colleges, not so much with four-year universities. When it comes to the cafeteria portion, if you're not going for the average snacks that everybody is trying to make a little bit money, if you're going for the foods, all right, the foods that they cooked, especially if they have the classes in those community colleges that you're going to, because some of the larger ones have, some of the smaller campuses don't, the food is going to turn out to be much, much cheaper than even these average restaurants or fast food place that you consider them as a cheap in today's prices, or with today's inflation, it's going to be half price if you shop at community college. And you're going to get really nicer food, at least again, in my opinion. All right, better quality. By nicer food, we mean. And then third factor is that you're contributing to a good cause, because you're giving back to this community college that is basically your neighbor. That the money is going to put back into that campus. The money is going to be put back to the same program that they helped to put together these foods for you. All right, so what's better than that? And just to give you an example, a burrito at this day, so we're in November 4th right now, 2023, will cost around $12 to $13 at a Chipotle. So a cheap place, right? But then that same burrito, I just purchased it 2 days ago. A meat burrito for I think it was $6.50 or $5.75, so one of those. All right, so really we're talking about half the price with the same quality or even better, because again, they have these instructors who are watching them cooking the whole thing, so they have to perform their best. All right, now on top of the whole food section and the dental section, which I thought they were the most important ones, a lot of people again, we're going back to the first example that I've mentioned in the introduction of this video. It's like they just look for a solution, but in a traditional way, rather than doing a lot of research and go outside the box when they're looking for something. And what do I mean specifically by that is that these community colleges, they have amazing opportunities for you if you're after learning musical instruments, taking pictures or photography, video editing, or these like smaller things that one is after, even jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, basketball, and all of those. And what I've noticed is that not a lot of people know about them. However, these classes are taught by these amazing professors and these experienced individuals, all right? Versus these classes that you are going to sign up and you don't really know the instructors outside. I'm just basically comparing them with the outside organizations that they offer them, right? Versus in here, they need to have a lot of experience in order to become a professor or become an instructor in that particular subject. So the chances that they can deliver the message, now I'm going to be biased here because the negative side of it can be also true, but the chances that they know how to deliver the message, deliver those lessons or teach you those lessons is going to be much, much better than some of those people that have or run their own business and you don't know much about them or they don't have that much experience. However, unfortunately, I don't see a lot of people coming to those classes, and it's going to be a lot less money when you sign up for those classes. And again, just think about what are you doing? You're contributing to a good cause. It's going back to your community, to that neighbor that is right down the street from you or in your neighborhood, and you're just helping them with those programs. All right, so it's cheaper. The chances that you come up with a better professor is much, much higher. And then the chances that the level it's going to be higher or in a way more advanced than what you're going to get outside is going to be a better chance, or basically you will have a higher chance of being provided with such a classes. All right, so those are the three factors. Now, if you've stayed until this point of the video, I'm going to give you a bonus. Majority of colleges have this program, but some don't, which is called College for Kids, which basically parents, instead of paying a lot of money when it comes to the breaks, right, like the summer, like the winter breaks, they can basically drop off their kids into these college campuses and sign up, of course, for the programs and everything. And they will be educated by amazing people and with these amazing programs, which can basically put your kid into that environment that in future they have to get involved with anyway. So it's going to be beneficial to them because they at least will forcefully, right, get some sort of image of how it works, of how it runs. All right. And then I've also seen some daycare programs for these, like, I'm pretty sure it's for college employees. That's why I kind of didn't include it as one of the factors. But I've also seen these daycare programs that are run in community colleges that potentially you might be qualified. Again, I don't have that much information about them. That's why I didn't mention as one of the factors. It's just what I've seen and see every day because I study over there, and I think it's very useful sources overall. All of these factors that I've talked about, if we start to use them more and open our mind and go outside of the box when we're looking for solutions instead of just going to the traditional organizations or these classes, rather than basically take advantage of all the options that is provided for us or is available to us. I hope this video was helpful to you, and please come back for more videos and subscribe and like this video and this channel. Thank you very much, and until the next video, peace.